Hello, good day. Welcome to another moment of inspiration with Auntie Maya. I'm also called Vivian Achu. This afternoon, I want to shed a little light on the statement or the question: should a lady wait to build with a man when he has nothing? We've seen a lot of stories on social media of ladies being abandoned by husbands they've spent years with, they've labored with when they had nothing, and at some point they still got divorced. So it begs the question, should you be with a man when he has nothing? Hoping that one day he's going to become somebody and then you enjoy. And you enjoy, you get to reap the fruit of that labor. First, I want to sincerely apologize to every woman that has felt abandoned with a man they built with. It's very painful to invest your life with a man and he disappoint you at some point, and another lady comes in to reap the fruit of your labor. Another lady walks in to reap the fruit of your labor. But I was thinking about that for a while, and I just want to share some few tips. The way life is, if you are a young lady, maybe in your early 20s, unless you want to marry a sugar daddy, a guy that is like in his 40s and above, if you want to marry a guy in your age group or in your decade, like between 20 and 30, a guy that's within your age group, the truth is that more than 80% of them have not yet made it in life. Many of them are still starting their careers. Maybe you met some of them in school, you were classmates, all of you are starting life together. So most of the time, you're not going to meet a guy when he's really made. Most of the time, of the men that will really be in a position that you will be attracted to, love, and really want to spend the rest of your life with them, you're going to meet most of these men still starting life. That's the reality of it. So because of the recent happenings on social media, a lot of ladies are getting afraid, like, oh, maybe you go and build yourself. When you build something, then we can connect in a relationship, so that I know you, you know me, and we are all coming together. I don't want to invest and then later on I get dumped or something like that. But let me tell you one mistake that many ladies make. Many of us ladies think that our identity is tied to the men we marry, that their success, that means we push them to become successful, but we never push ourselves to become successful. Remember, without marriage, you have a life, you have a destiny, you have a purpose. Marriage comes to enhance that purpose. So if you're building with a man, don't forget that you have a life to build. Before you start relationship with a man, know who you are, what you want to become in life if you were never married. Marriage comes and stops many women from building themselves. See, as a lady, as I would say, only marry when you've had a glimpse of who God has called you to be. And the man you're marrying is aware that this is who my wife is called to be. So that he knows that, listen, I might take time off to give birth to children, I might take time off to do home care and stuff, but it doesn't counsel the fact that I have to achieve 1, 2, 3, 4 for my life. If you're not yet married, I'm happy for you, because you still have a lot of time before you make a marital decision. Okay, you still have a lot of time, and you can focus on your purpose first. If you're pushing your man to become something to make it, why are you not making it? You are a helpmate position, it's not a losing position. You have many women whose husbands leave them and they can't survive. They can't fend for themselves because they were basically pushing this man to survive, pushing this man to make it, and they themselves were not pushing themselves to make it. So my sisters, if you're out there listening to me, start finding yourself before you find marriage. Don't find marriage before you find yourself. Let marriage meet you while you're building yourself. Let marriage meet you, when you're building something. Let marriage find you finding yourself already. Or you've already at least found yourself. And let the man that finds you be aware and be supportive and pushful of who you were destined to be. I always tell us that we are making it difficult for people to raise female children. Most fathers are finding it difficult to raise female children because they invest in their daughters, send them to school, even secure them good jobs, and then they just get up and abandon everything because of marriage. If a man doesn't want to marry you because you're powerful, don't drop him. Let him look for a weak woman and marry. I see powerful women every day losing their power to abusive marriages, to men who don't understand who they are. Find yourself. A powerful man, I just dropped the post and I said a power couple is a couple with two powerful, it's a marriage with two powerful people. The man is powerful, the woman is powerful. So that even in a case where there is divorce, even in a case where the marriage falls apart, you will still pick up yourself as a woman and keep pushing. You will not be handicapped. Your family will not be handicapped. Remember, apart from marriage, you are a daughter to somebody. You belong to a family. Apart from a husband, you belong to a family. So we can't tie our identity to marriage, that when marriage scatters or marriage doesn't come, we lose our self of worth. We lose our identity and ultimately lose our purpose. You are powerful, ladies. We know that men are powerful. We've already made men powerful. We've made our husbands powerful. But can we at least make ourselves powerful? Only an insecure man, a narcissist, an insecure man will not want to be with a powerful woman. A man who has his integrity intact, who has his self-esteem intact, who is secure in himself, will want to be with a powerful woman. But you see a man who says, I can't marry a woman who is working. Not because of the fact that, oh, I want to take care of her from a good place. Though I don't still encourage that you should stop your wife from working because you can take care of her. You are not God. You are not God. Anything can happen to your job tomorrow. Anything can happen to your business tomorrow and the family goes down to zero. Your wife should be able to step in and support the family while you're balancing on your feet. So, but a man who is talking from a place where I don't want a powerful woman because she will not allow me have my way. She's going to control me. She's going to push me down. She's going to question me. I don't know why we ladies keep settling for men like that. A man who loves you will want you to be powerful. But the man who disempower you is not meant for you, ladies. Let's stop losing our power because of marriage. Let's stop dropping our identities, our purpose as women because of marriage. Because there is a man out there that will accept you as powerful as God made you. Let marriage not end and your life ends. It's happening a lot. And I think that I need to call out I need to call up my sisters. Let's call ourselves higher. I understand that most times in marriage, because of childbearing and home responsibilities, most times women will take off time to give birth to kids. You know, the time when you're giving birth to kids, it's not easy to focus on your career. It's not easy to focus on certain major life goals. But let it be about the fact that you're staying home to take care of your kids. But your purpose, listen, your purpose doesn't only have to be a job. You can do it anywhere, even when you're home. Even when you're home. So find something that you can do, whether you're taking off time to raise your kids or you're taking off time to stay home, just for health reasons. A lot of things happen why women stay home. It's our gender, and I understand that most times it's not easy to keep yourself as a woman and have home responsibilities. So most times your career, a lot of things about your life is going to be affected. But make sure that there's a plan in place. Always have a contingency plan at the back of your mind. What if I lose my husband today? What if everything falls apart today? Will I lose my identity? Will I lose myself? Will I lose everything I have because my husband is not there? Women, you're powerful. Make yourself powerful. Remain powerful. Marry a powerful man who pushes you to remain powerful. Not a man who feels powerful only when you lose your power. Okay? So women, please build yourself. Let's build ourselves. What is your purpose? What has God called you to do? Attend seminars, be empowered, learn a skill, learn a trade, even if it's to plait hair, even if it's to sew dresses. We live now in a time where you don't even need to have a shop. You don't need to rent a shop to sew dresses. I see many people doing tailoring from their homes. They bring out their machine and sit on their verandas on the balcony of their homes and they are sewing. And they have so much work. Sometimes they are even refusing jobs. I have a friend who sews like that on her balcony. And I wanted to give her a dress and told me, listen, I'm swamped. I have a lot of clothes to sew. She's not renting out. When she's doing her dresses and the baby cries, she goes in, feeds the baby, bathes him, puts him to sleep, and comes back on the balcony and continues sewing her dresses. For you, it might be cakes. It might be hairdressing. It might be nails. It might be makeup. Just empower yourself to be able to generate a life for yourself and your children if a man is not there. Or if your husband loses it tomorrow. And one thing we need to understand is that women are attracted to powerful men. You're going to be with a man. A man met you when he was weak. He was low. He didn't have any money. He's not attractive to other women. Immediately you start building him and pushing him and he's becoming something. Other women get attracted. Other women start seeing the power. Fortunately and unfortunately, other women start seeing that power. And if the man is not having integrity enough, if the man is not powerful enough, or he's not disciplined enough to maintain his values as a married man or a family man, I'm sorry for you, my sister, you've lost it. That powerful man you build is going to be taken out of your hands, with or without your will. Yes, we will pray to keep our husbands, we'll pray to keep our marriages, but above all, we'll make ourselves powerful, because God created us powerful. We're not created to be weak. The Bible says we are weaker vessels, not that we are weak. Weaker means even the man is weak. When it talks about weaker vessels, it means in body, in strength, because we don't have as much muscle tone as a man does. A man is physically strong, more than a woman, because of the build and everything. But it doesn't mean that you are powerless or you are weak. It doesn't mean that you are weak. So you can pick up something, do something from the comfort of your home, even when you're taking care of your children. Let marriage not end your life. Let marriage not end your purpose. Don't only find your purpose, but after you've lost your marriage. I've seen women on social media, I don't want to call names because I'm not a blogger, I'm not an influencer or trying to jump on trending stories to begin mentioning names of people. But you see that most women began to find their power only after they lost their marriage. Unfortunately, you're a powerful woman. Start that shop, open that boutique, do that business, earn an income. Not just to become autonomous, because the temptation can be that, oh, let me have my own money so that this man cannot control me. No, that's a bad plan. Have that money, be empowered, do savings to support your husband, support your family, to be there. Even if your husband takes care of the family, put the money in the bank. Also, you have a father who raised you and sent you to school. You can help out your biological family as a woman. You can help out your in-laws. You can help out friends. You can raise a lot of people when you're powerful. It's not just about supporting the home. Sometimes when we make marriage about, oh, let me be able to support my husband, we at the end of the day we tend to lose it. We don't really get the point across properly. Women, you are powerful. Rise up and be powerful. If you're still to marry, please, when a man is coming to seek your hand in marriage, let him meet a powerful woman. Let him not meet a woman who is begging for 2K. Let him not meet a woman who is begging for transport. Let him not meet a woman who cannot pay her own bills. Let him not meet a woman who is waiting for a man to come and alleviate her from poverty. No, let him meet a woman, who is taking care of herself and ready to help him become whom he is destined to be. When somebody is sent to help you, the person must always naturally be more powerful than you. You can't help someone you're weaker than. You can't be able to give supportive help to someone that you are. You can't ask a baby to put a bag on your head, but you can ask your equal adult to help you put a bag on your head. So women, let's build our power, okay? Let's build our power. Let's build our purpose and our identity. Not everybody is going to marry. That's the truth. So if marriage is giving women power, then it's wrong. If we think that marriage makes women powerful, then it is wrong. If we all are not going to get married, but all of us are expected to be powerful, then as a woman, let's build our power. And carry that power into your marriage to a man who respects and understands that you're powerful and can push you to become everything that God destined for you to be. If you're in a relationship, talk about it with the man you're in a relationship with. Men, talk about it with the women you're in a relationship with. Don't marry a weak woman. It's only weak men who want weak women because they are not confident enough to raise a powerful woman. Are you powerful? Are you powerful? Listen, if a man comes to marry you and he's starting out life and you're supposed to support him, encourage him, push him to be who God destined for him to be, please do that. Okay? Please do that. But what did I say? Don't forget to build yourself. Don't forget to build your own purpose. Don't forget. Build yourself so that you can be able to build someone. You can't give someone your food when you're starving. Unless you've eaten and you're full, you can't be able to give up. That's the truth. They always say on airplanes that when there is turbulence and oxygen tanks come forth, mothers, put your oxygen tank first so that you can be able to put that of your child. Because what will mothers or wives try to do? They'll try to save their children. They'll try to save others when they have not saved themselves. It's not an act of selfishness. It's just that if you're not empowered, you can't empower others. If you're not helped, you can't help others. Okay? So let me encourage one young lady listening to me today. Please build your power. You have a purpose. You have a calling. God has called you. You are not less because you are a woman. God did not give you less of a purpose because you are a woman. No. You're as powerful as God designed you to be. So get up, find that purpose, and start working in that purpose. Sorry, my lips are dry. And start working in that purpose. Start building that idea. Start building that business. Start pursuing that career. If you're into politics, build that career. Get into politics. Maybe start a political party. You can get a taxi. I entered a woman drove me one day in a taxi, and I was like, oh, I've never seen a taxi woman before. A lady carrying me from Limbe to Boya in a Klando, and I was like, oh wow. I was so encouraged. There are jobs that most women have shied away from. If you can, please do it. But know that you're powerful. Let marriage not come and define your power. Because if you allow marriage to define your power, the day you lose a marriage, the day the man leaves you, you're going to become zero. You're going to become zero. You lose your everything. You lose yourself and everything that comes with you. So ladies, it's okay to build with a man. It's okay. Because of what is happening on social media, a lot of ladies are refusing to marry guys that are still starting out for fear that they're going to be abandoned tomorrow. Listen, nothing is guaranteed in life. You get pregnant, it's not guaranteed that baby will come alive. Miscarriages happen, abortions happen, stillbirths happen. You start a job, there's no guarantee that you're going to keep the job. Firing happens, economic crisis happens, and companies have to lay off people. The only thing that's guaranteed is your purpose in God. That's the only thing that's guaranteed. And so you can't dabble with it. Marriage is not guaranteed. A lot of people are losing their marriages around you. So you can't anchor your identity and purpose on something that can go away in a split second. We trust God that things will turn out right. We trust God that, He will help us and everything will be sorted out. But the only thing that's guaranteed is your purpose and the God that you serve. And the God that gave you that purpose. So you can't dabble with that. This everybody can enjoy it. Whether you're a poor, a rich, single, married, tall, short, no matter who you are, everybody can enjoy a purpose and God. So don't joke with that powerful person that God created. Okay, build with that man, but build with yourself. See, as a woman, ask yourself, if my husband is not there, can I send my kids to school? Can I still send them to the schools where they are going? Listen, if you can't, as a woman, that should call you up. Start something. Some women say, oh, my husband said I should see it. I do not do anything. He will take care of me. Wait, you're betting your life on a human being that the Bible says is here tomorrow and today and tomorrow is gone. It's here today and tomorrow it's gone. You can't even bet your strength on your husband's availability or on the man you marry, on the availability of the man you marry. I'm talking to people who have very good husbands, women who are married in happy marriages. Don't sleep. Don't sleep. Don't lose your power because you are having a good husband, because your husband supports you, he's loving, he's caring. Fine. I'm grateful for that. But you know what? It doesn't mean that I'm going to lose my power to that. I'm going to still be able to raise my own income. I'll try to work even at 5 francs a day. So that if this man is not here today, even if my standard and quality of life is going to drop, I'm not going to be totally frustrated at the end of the day. Ladies, build with men. Support men that come your way who are starting out life. He might still be in a rented apartment. He might be in a 1-room apartment, and you say, okay, I'm going to support you. I'm going to stand with you. But don't support him and forget about yourself. Build yourself. There are many marriages, families in which it is the woman's purpose that actually open doors for the man. Yes, there are many marriages where the woman earns more, and she's a reason for where the man is in his life. Because the women does not just sit and say, oh, I'm a wife who a husband can take care of. No, you can also take care. You can support your husband by even earning even much more. All these stereotypes of women, oh, being low down, surviving, begging, it's not you. Any woman begging for 2K, let me tell you, if a guy asks you out on a date, you should be able to pay your own bills. Go to that date with your money to pay your bills. Go with your money to pay your fare. Don't cheap. Women, we are so cheap on ourselves. A man is asking you out, immediately you start telling him your gas bottle is finished, your makeup is finished. No. Forget all these things that slave queens are telling us. I forget it. I don't want to address that area now. No, you shouldn't be billing a man. If a man is able to take care of you, you will know. You don't have to ask him for money to know that a man can take care of you financially. If a man can give you money to prove to you that he loves you, that there's something wrong with you and with him. If a man needs to give you money, like to sponsor your lifestyle, give you every money you ask before he can have a relationship with you, then there's a problem with you and with him. It means that that man does not have identity. He doesn't have self-worth enough. He has money. So he's covered his insecurities with money. Which is why a man will give you all that money, but yet will not give you a good marriage. He won't give you a happy time. He won't give you a good time as a man. Some people are so rich, all they have is money. You have to evaluate yourself, evaluate your relationships, and make sure that you're building yourself and that you're building yourself powerfully and that you're marrying a powerful man. And as a man, the woman you're marrying is powerful. Always ask yourself, if I'm not there today, this woman I've married, can my children continue surviving? Can my legacy continue with this woman I've married? And ask yourself, this man I'm marrying, will he be able to push me to become who God destined me to be? Is he threatened by my success? Is he happy when I'm successful? Is he encouraging me to become who I was destined to be? I said the other day, don't give your heart to people who need brains. Please, don't give your heart to people who need brains. Every day we are dropping our hearts in the hands of people who need brains. They need to grow up here and you're giving your heart to them. No. Give your heart to people who need and know how to manage your heart. Some people need brains. Don't give your heart to them. They don't have a heart. They don't have brains at all. Make sure that before you're dropping your heart in the hands of someone, you're sure, you're aware that this person is powerful and this person can become powerful with me, can push me to become more powerful, while I in turn also push them to become even much more powerful. I hope you've had a great time. I hope I've answered someone's question. I hope I've encouraged someone, to take up their power. If you're in a relationship where you've lost your power, please walk out of there. You're in a relationship that you're being beaten, you're being abused, but you can't go anywhere. I just ask God for courage I just ask that God gives you courage to be able to step out of there and find your power. Find your power. You're engaged, you have a boyfriend or whoever, there's some guys that have been abused. This month we have Father's Day this month, right? Father's Day this month, we have to also celebrate men in our lives, celebrate the fathers that we have. If you're a man and you feel abused in your relationship, some men are so nice, the women in their life abuse them, but it's difficult for them to talk about it because they'll be called weak. Man, walk out of there and find your power. Find your manhood. Find yourself. Because at the end of the day, all of us are supposed to be powerful. Marriage should not define a woman or define a man. No, it shouldn't. So walk out of there. Find your power. Go back to God who created you and let him reveal to you your power. Have a great time. Once again, I'm Vivian Achu, or also known as Auntie Maya. I hope that you've been blessed this afternoon. While waiting for another time, see you when I drop another inspiration your way. Bye.